Yo, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to episode number 34 of Playing with House Money on the Toilets to Titles Network. I am Ice. You can find me on Twitter at Iceman_1013. And this guy right here, you may recognize him. You may have seen some of his bets from the weekend. The live bet king, self-made, Pru Baby 10. How are you doing today, my guy?
I'm doing great. You know, there's always some ups and downs. I feel like I'm always right in the middle when you ask me that. So I'm happy to be joining this the way that we are right now, though. It's it's a little bit different having a later of an afternoon and a little bit more time to either win some bets or have some bad beats. And I've had both. So I guess it's perfect timing for something like that. Obviously, with the different, the change in time and whatnot, we kind of want to give people the recap and what we're looking at this weekend. We want to kind of keep everybody engaged as much as possible. I know we got my boy on. He's already going to talk about my shirt. You shouldn't have took the sexy sweater off, though. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, man. I'm happy to be here, man. How's your week going?
My week has been great, man. Promotion at work. Promotion. Pay rise. We love
Princess
that.
Press.
We love that to start the year.
Shout out to Princess Presley. Happy birthday, Happy 3rd. It's her day. Yeah. So fuck all of y'all. If you're having a good day, it's not y'all day. If you're having a bad day, oh well, it's not your day. So happy birthday to my girl Press. Yeah, man. Congrats on the promotion and
thank you very much.
A hell of a weekend. Hats off to you.
The SGC went 8 out of 9.
Yeah. And it felt man.
And this is where I joined the who pissed off Pru. This Leo pissed Ice off this week because I should have taken Girona instead of Leo, and we'd have gone 9 out of 9. But you can't have everything, right? We had a great Saturday. Cashed a plus 2,000 pretty comfortably in the afternoon, to be honest.
Yeah.
The sweaty one.
It was like a dozen. Yeah. It felt like a dozen. It felt like more than 8. It was insane.
Yeah. No, it was good. But yeah, let's jump into the recap section and who pissed you off this week?
Man, I'm gonna keep it as specific as possible this week because of some of these, bro. Anybody that gambles knows that these examples are just like insane. So I'm just gonna jump right out of just really pissed me off. And this wasn't even so much him. Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, bro, stat corrections in general. And I say that purposely. Killing me, bro. Because why show me? I wouldn't have such a bad feeling about it if they didn't show the one up and then take it away. It's like, bro, now you playing with my emotions. Like, I won't pull up on y'all this summer. I don't even know where their headquarters is, DraftKings headquarters is, but I will pull up, bro. I don't know why they be playing. But like, bro, stat corrected him to 7 assists. We needed 8 assists, and they stat corrected him to like 5 assists. It was earlier in the game, and of course we lose by 1. So we saw what road we were going down, and then it just jumped right into Kobe White, and this was like a few hours after last week's episode. Like, this was like this is probably just karma that I gained throughout the week of just being an asshole. But 2 threes. Kobe White had 2 3-pointers get changed to 2s I just randomly. To one of them, I didn't even know why. The other one, he stepped on the line, apparently, allegedly, we'll say. But like 2, same game, we missed 2 parlays by 1 3. It's like, it's almost laughable. I almost have to like laugh at myself for them because it's like, you definitely deserve this somehow, because that don't just happen, bro. 2 threes, bro. I ain't never seen that. I've never seen that before. And then on top of that, if he stepped on the line twice, Kobe, you got bad depth perception. We're gonna have to work on this. Like, I don't know what's going on, but you're gonna have to. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out because that was crazy. And of course they give you 3. And then FanDuel gave me the 3 both times, and it was like, I'm thirsty, degenerate, staring at the phone. Dialed in. I saw both of them, and it was way worse because it was like I did that to myself. About to just close the phone. I did that to myself, so I pissed myself off with that one. But like, still, bro, that's crazy. That's it's heartbreaking enough. having to deal with these damn books, bro. Now they testing my emotions now, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, Kobe White, a couple hours after we told the world who else pissed us off. And then just jumping into the weekend. Bro, Craig just came and knocked Debo out with 2 bricks first half. Like, bro, what is going on? Debo, this is supposed to be your time. I talked you up to in these games. I talked you up in the big games. See, that's me. Debo, I got Debo hit with a brick, bro. Craig came and pulled up on, bro. Craig came and pulled up on Debo twice. How you get 2 injuries in the same half? 2 different injuries in the same half, bro. What is going on? You gonna eat your Wheaties? He did not come ready. That man got hit upside the head, went back in, messed the shoulder up. What's going on, bro? You out there getting beat up. You Debo. Like,
yeah, and it's funny. We have the question that's come in of Phil Beavis, one of the guys in the Gilded chat, like is, you know,
off top is how do I explain it without sounding kind of dumb off the top of my head, like just off top. But this is the recap, my guy. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty of that matchup. Don't even worry about it. I do expect Debo to suit up, though. I mean, he's not gonna be one of those guys that just kind of sit. But it was still crazy, bro. How do you get a head injury and then the shoulder injury get knocked out the game? He got checked. He got sent back in. Like, he cleared to go back in. Played me. I'm in the Discord like, what do you guys mean Debo's out, bro? What are you talking about? Second injury, bro. Come on, man. It's crazy, bro. And then honorable mention. Oh, no, matter of fact, Trent Sherfield and Stephon Diggs pissed me off too, bro. Especially Stephon. Are you supposed to be receiver 1? Dropping 53-yard bomb. 60. It looked like he threw that ball 70 yards, bro. Perfect on a line. And you're going to drop that ball. You can't yell at Josh no more, bro. I'm sorry. No more temper tantrums. Go hit the jugs machine. Trent Sherfield. Why is Trent Sherfield getting a deep ball on 2nd and 8 in a game like that, bro? What are you doing? Josh, come on, bro. That's when I get to questioning him. Incredible game, but like that's questionable decision making. Like, I don't understand why Trent Sherfield was getting that shot. And then of course Diggs was wide open on the check down. I ain't mad at the shot, but Sherfield, bro, we in a close game against the Chiefs, bro. Come on, stop playing. Like, come on, Josh. And then honorable mention for yesterday, Jalen Green and LaMelo Ball. Bro, Jalen Green couldn't get 3 more points in a quarter. 3 more points in a quarter, and he got OT. He got a quarter and a half. Horrible. LaMelo Ball, foul trouble early. Foul trouble. He only been back a couple games. You already all on hacking people, getting fouls so early, bro. And then he came into the fourth like 6 for 18, 6 for 17, something like that from the field. What does he do? Instead of, I don't know, maybe helping his team win the game, man comes in and shoots 5 straight, misses all of them. He building entire houses with those bricks. It's insane. It's like 6 for 22, 6 for 23. I needed 3 assists. What are you shooting the ball for, bro? You ain't your night. You 1 for 8 from 3. It's not your night, bro. It's not your night. Be a point guard. Pass the ball. So yeah, a lot of people pissed me off this week. But after all of that, incredible week for playing with house money. Shout out to you for sure. Saturday was incredible. I got to join the party a little bit too. A couple plus 550s, 2 plus 900s. We had a good week, man. Yep. We had a really good week. So I'm not all complaints and mopiness, but this recap is definitely like Festivus. We air our grievances first. So you gotta just kind of let me vent real quick. This is also therapy. So yeah, they pissed me off, bro. It was bad. Yeah, and then you pissed me off having a good time in town.
Here we go. I was waiting for it. Like,
you're just in Times Square living it up. Like, I'm in freaking the suburbs of Chicago, rain and snow. It's not even like cold. It's just mopey. Like, you just living it up. Lights everywhere. Fuck off. Yeah, so off too. But it's okay though, because it's my girl day, and it's gonna be a great night for playing with house money, going into a great weekend. So I can't be mad at it.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah. What could you say? Because I'm right. I'm right. I already got on you in private though. I forgive you right now. So, but man, I'm hoping not as many people don't piss me off this weekend, especially because we're on.
Hopefully, and this is the thing. Like, we've started this recap with like who's pissed you off, and I'm like every week I'm like, well, hopefully the answer is no one because we're gonna win every bet.
You know what's crazy is like if I wasn't such a degenerate, I wouldn't have so many opportunities for this many people to do it. But like at the same time, it ain't my money anyway. Like, so I was, yeah, we were. I mean, this weekend, bro, it was dumb. They had to come see us. So
Yeah.
they had a couple of those back. Debo bogus. I ain't gonna lie. Debo hurt my feelings, man. I talked him up. That just a couple days prior came in, man. Craig got him, bro. He got to change his nickname this week if he don't play.
But that's the Sunday night game, right? That's the prime time game they've given us.
Yeah, for sure.
3 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs go into Baltimore.
Yeah, we're gonna be a split household that day, my boy. But you knew that already.
I knew that already.
I am nervous though. I will tell you that much.
Yeah, see, and this is the point. Like, this is where you're nervous. I'm not.
Why would you be? Why would you be?
Yeah.
You have the NFL's Michael Jordan right now.
We got to the championship game. That's all I'd said to you halfway through the season.
Yeah, hell of a feat, man.
We get to there. I'm happy. So that Bills game made me nervous.
No, don't do that. It's like you're gonna. I'll be happy. Like if they lose, you're gonna just be like, oh, whatever.
Yep.
Don't do that. You're gonna care. You're gonna care. But what he's doing, where he got, and what he's doing with that receiving core is unreal. Rashee Rice, man, kid is really
the one thing. Obviously, the Times Square video I posted yesterday, and that line for Travis Kelce. I just don't see how it doesn't happen. I really don't.
Those are the worst, though, right?
Yeah,
those are the worst.
But
it's like,
but hey, there was the big, yeah. And obviously, the Ravens know what to like. They have to stop. Like,
you can't just choose that though. That's the beauty of this.
Yeah, but I just don't think everyone's known that. Everyone's known that for how long? The Bills knew that you had to stop Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
He come into that game and everyone's saying, "Oh, he hasn't scored a touchdown. Taylor Swift curse this."
Hey, right away got him going. Short routes, good option routes, get him going right away. That's what you got to do at your star players playoffs, man. This is completely different. And everybody's like regular season, how he wasn't getting, like a feature. This what you have to do this, and Andy Reid's going to definitely use his chess pieces. I think it's going to be the question of this game for me, at least biggest, is going to be, can Kansas City run the ball?
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City cannot run the ball well against Baltimore, which obviously they've been doing very well. Shout out to Pacheco. He's probably my favorite running back this year. I love his game. Obviously, you know that, but I don't know how well they're going to be able to move the sticks or, move the ball on 1st and 10 and, get ahead of the sticks. And that's going to be really the determining factor. I guess that's kind of cliche. Whoever runs the ball typically has the better game regardless. But I think that not having the run game with that receiving core. How's the weather going to be? Do we know how the weather's going to be in Baltimore? Probably not. It's not too cold. It's going to be like 40 out here. So it's not going to be blistering cold, but it's going to still be a factor when you're getting tackled out there by Roquan Smith. So that's going to determine it. And then obviously if Pat Mahomes can have his receivers make big plays for him, then I think I'm definitely nervous for Baltimore. I just think they're so well-rounded on that defense that it's.
And I don't, like I said, the expectation, like the books have them as 3.5-point favorites. I think that's probably fair.
Yeah, and it's going to be like 40 degrees and raining.
Yeah.
So whoever runs the ball is going to be dominating this one. And then, can they keep Lamar in the pocket? Obviously, Kansas City's defense.
That's we've been there, done that against. And everyone does the same, but it's the same thing, right? Everyone said, like, if you can stop Lamar running the ball, or if you can keep him in the pocket, then it makes your life a little bit easier. But it's so much easier said than done.
If you can make just worrying about the running back running on you, it's one of those. Like, he's going to extend plays, he's gonna make his plays and whatnot, but you can't have him go for 120 and a touchdown on the ground. It's just not gonna. It's impossible to beat that team like that. But my thing is, like, Kansas City's defense has been really good. Are they better than San Francisco's defense? It's going to be a tough one. They got a tough task. So
I think that. Go on.
I got a couple things I was going to look for to see if do we think Andrews is going to play? like officially. I know that it was, close last week. It's probably questionable again this week. I don't know how confident I am if he does play, but if he does, those 2 tight end sets in the rain are going to be tough to stop. So that's going to definitely be something to keep an eye on. And then, the weather obviously changes a couple of the approaches. I was going to say Zay Flowers, which I still do like for receptions probably, but his dig routes over the middle, the 15-yard routes aren't going to be like the deeper to intermediate routes aren't going to be as they usually would. So I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, I think this literally all relies on Kansas City's run game. If Pacheco can get 70 plus yards, 80 plus yards, I don't think anybody can beat Kansas City simply because of who's at the helm. So yeah, I love that. I love that prop from the video. But yeah, I
think the biggest thing, and one of the biggest things that we'd said, and I know Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are obviously 2 different players. And you said what you said about Josh Allen last week about the questionable decision making, and we saw that potentially a couple of times.
We're talking single plays here. He had an incredible game.
Yeah. No, absolutely agree. But what I had said, like what I was saying, is coming down into the fourth quarter, that was probably when it comes and the game is on the line, and that's one of. I'm not going to say it's the biggest quarter of football that Josh Allen's played, but it's up there. You get the same.
That's definitely number 1.
Yeah, that's it, right? And you're going into that, and that's when the questionable decisions were made in that fourth quarter with the game on the line.
But you have to understand, though, some of those decisions came after. Bro, those 2 drop passes are crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know what's crazy is that Trent Sherfield pass also would have cashed us, so he pissed me off specifically. That was the second to last drive. Yeah, that 50 yards would have cashed us on the head, actually. But those decisions come after your teammates aren't making plays, bro. It's a little different.
So it does change things, and it forces your hand a little bit.
Yeah.
I have a similar question about Lamar Jackson in this game, just simply because, what we always say, Patrick Mahomes, we know, has been there and done that in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson has only won 2 playoff games in his career. He's never been to a Super Bowl. This is probably the biggest game of his career.
Yeah.
So when the pressure is that great, some players can handle it, some can't. And if Lamar can handle the pressure, I think they win the game. I think it's that simple for me.
I think his game style is I don't really look at it as, I think like before he would make a decision like that, he's going to just hold the ball. Whether he's going to take a sack at that time or he's going to run for 60. I think he's going to be a little more timid with some of those throws. He also doesn't have the arm angles and the accuracy that Josh Allen has been playing with for a few years. So it's more of a gunslinger type of thing. But I would be more worried about fumbling with him. I think he's literally ice in his veins. Like, he's so hungry, and he's always been like that at quarterback. Like, he dragged, even back in college, man, he's dragging nobodies on that Louisville team. And I don't even want to talk about the Louisville Florida State game that year, bro. The guy is just ice in his veins. He goes out there and just balls. So I'm not too worried about the bad decision making. I'm more worried about the positions that they put him in, in this 3rd and long, and just obvious passing downs. I want to see what Todd Monken does, just to kind of get him comfortable early. But yeah, I'm not too worried about the Josh Allen picks. I feel like that's one thing. Like, that's Texas and Josh Allen throwing a pick, like, for sure. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I'd worry about the fumble, and I'd worry about him taking sacks, not taking shots, missing windows that he probably could hit, not taking shots. But yeah, the experience for the Kansas City Chiefs is obviously a very big upside. I just think this Ravens team is hungry. I think the way it's
it goes both ways, right? It can be like you've never been there before, so some of the players are going to be nervous about it, but some of the players are going to feed off of it.
And that's the thing, though. I don't feel that way about Detroit, though.
Yeah,
like and I could. Don't get me wrong. Like, you could spin that, but me personally, I don't. Like, I think that Ravens team knows they don't have many gaps. Like, they can really take this as far as they want to take this if they execute. And I think you see that in the aggressiveness, and you see that in just the the game style that the game flow of these Baltimore games are so fast. They're just controlling the pace, they're controlling the sticks. I think they're really in one unit right now. So yeah, I don't know. I think the experience is really just going to fall on Pat Mahomes if he gets the ball last. The one possession game and Pat Mahomes gets the ball. Then
Well, and I think that's what I said this last week. The Buffalo game, everyone obviously on Tyler Bass for missing the kick. I'm like, but that only draws you level in the game. You give Patrick Mahomes 90 seconds with 2 timeouts.
The game is over. Yeah.
So beat him again. I don't think
13 seconds last time. You give him a minute and a half.
Yeah. So yeah, I really think it's if the Kansas City defense can stand up, if the offense can put up a couple of touchdowns and keep it close going into that fourth quarter, then but I would also, like you said, this Ravens team are one of the best teams that this Chiefs team have come up against in the last 5-6 years in the AFC Championship game. So
yeah, actually, dude, they're solid, bro. They're all around. That's the thing. Chris Jones has to have one of his games.
Yeah.
And
they do, right? You need Chris Jones to have a game like that. You need Travis Kelce to have a game like that. You need Patrick Mahomes. You need all of your star players to have that game.
Kyle Hamilton. That's the matchup to watch this week in that game.
Yeah,
that's going to be a walking highlight reel. That's another thing that I'm worried about for them too, is they put him in a box and you can't get Travis Kelce going over the middle in those option routes. I don't know, man. I don't know. That receiving core, other than Rashi, man, I just can't have confidence in it. It's just, and shout out to MVS for remembering how to use hands last week, though. Gorgeous catch. But yeah, I like my answer to that. I like Rashi Rice receptions. I like the yards. Obviously, I think his receptions line would be pretty high. Last I checked, it was like 6.5 now. If he gets 7 catches, he's getting his yards. And then I really like Zay Flowers receptions as well. I think they're gonna really try to crossing routes, mesh routes. They're gonna try to get the ball out quick. Chris Jones can't wreak havoc this game. If he gets going early, they know it's ugly. And then a surpriser that's been getting a lot of volume, Justice Hill. A ton of volume. So I really like what he was doing last week. He was playing a lot of early downs and third down. He got a lot of rotation last week. So I really like a couple of his lines, depending on where they're going to set his rushing line a little late because he's the RB2, but I really like him in anywhere in between like 26. Anything under 26, I'm taking it. So yeah, that's probably my favorite.
And then on to the evening. Detroit Lions, San Francisco 49ers.
Dude, I didn't know how many people think Detroit's going to win. I didn't know that it was so heavy. I don't know if it's just because everybody likes Detroit. They're very likable team.
I think and likable coaching staff and a lot of see those videos of the locker room after the games, the speeches, people running through brick walls for that, and that does go a long way.
It does. Until it don't.
But until it don't, exactly.
Until it don't. I don't know, bro. I feel like Jared Goff is gonna be himself. I think San Fran knows they can't let that run game do what everybody's expecting it to do. But I mean, at the same time, hey, Baltimore said we don't care if we're gonna run the ball. It did not matter. So I mean, realistically, Detroit has they have all the chance in the world if they can run the ball.
Yeah.
With both of their guys, they need David Montgomery to get going. Like this is one of those games you need your power back to tote the rock. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I saw Chase Young getting bullied out there. I don't know. It's gonna be. I just don't think if Debo does not play, Detroit might mess around and get them because he's like the motor. Other than they're obviously McCaffrey, he's a given. But like that extra spark, that extra versatility out the slot, like everything, it really changes that offense. So I'm a little nervous about that, especially if he plays. How banged up is he? He didn't come back in the first half. Of that game, very important game. For shoulder injury, you're gonna get tackled one time, shoulder's gonna hurt. I don't know. I just don't want to keep seeing Debo get hit by Craig. Like this is bad. He hurt himself.
Yeah.
Debo limited practice. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I appreciate that. But like, y'all been seeing Anzalone all year. He's purposely cracking. Like, hey, he don't care if you by the sideline or not, bro. He's popping you. So it's like, you know, Debo runs strong. Debo get the ball and try to run strong. That shoulder, I don't know. Depending on how bad it is, that's gonna be very, very tough to bet on, especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like they're the most cliche lines for this game. Jahmyr Gibbs rushing. I think he's going to break a couple. He's going to be the X factor for sure, as he is every week for this team. He's obviously playing very well, but if Jahmyr Gibbs can start gashing them, and I think he can, bro. And his lines are always pretty low. I love playing his rushing. They're always at like 44.5. Smash that.
Yeah.
Brandon Ayuk is an obvious one. Does make me a little nervous because it seems like he like comes and goes. It's like Purdy sees him and then he just doesn't. But I really think he's going to be a factor in this game. He's going to have to be, and he's going to have to try to really press those corners. They can't send too many guys. So I really think he's going to have a big game. I like his yardage is sometimes a little high, but the catches are pretty solid. It's just usually he's one of those guys, and again, like if you get the catches, you get the yards with him. But I don't like risking it, so I'll go Ayuk's catches, Gibbs rushing, and a Jared Goff pick.
And a Jared Goff pick. Yeah.
This game's going to be awesome, though. Like, this is going to be one of those games that's literally just the trenches. Like, they're going to try to run Christian McCaffrey 20 times, and if they do, man, watch out. He's unreal. He's going to be another one. Like, I don't want to bet a 109 rushing line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's
probably going to get it. Don't get me wrong. He's probably going to get it. And then it's like you try to look at the rushing receiving, it's like 145. You're like, bro, come on.
His rushing receiving line on FanDuel right now is 127, 126.5. The rushing itself is only 80.
Yeah, 130 yards from him, bro, for minus 110.
Minus 114, yeah.
Yeah, no, bro, I can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, no, give me Gibbs. What's Gibbs at? 45?
47 and a half.
That's when you know I got a problem. I just call the hotline.
73 and a half for the Russian receiving.
And I did not look at that at all. So I need to go to therapy for real. Yeah, you know who's going to worry me about in this game with betting on him? I think he's going to have a good game, but it's going to be, I don't know how to go with, is Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I feel like I never picked the right one. He'll get 10 catches for 50 yards, and then he'll get 4 catches for 103 and a touchdown. It's like, dude, what the hell? But like, I think they're going to really try to, I think you're going to see a lot of like cover one. I think you're going to see a lot of guys in the box and just manned up, bump and run on the outside, and they're just going to shade. They'll probably run, like they'll switch. They're not going to let mesh happen. They're going to run man, but they won't let mesh happen. They'll switch. Then they're going to really try to put Goff in a box with that run. If they can get 6-7 consistently in the box to stop that run game and not need 8, Amon-Ra's going to have tough sledding. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. This is gonna be a good one, though. They were right for making this the primetime game.
Yeah, be interesting, man. And this one again, like I can bet this one and I can enjoy it because I don't really care for the outcome. I like both these teams.
You can be humble to the people, bro. You're a degenerate. You're gonna bet on both of them and like it. It's okay.
You don't have to like it if I win.
You know? Yeah. You'll bet something that like you win emotionally or money. It's okay. You'll be okay.
Well, that's literally exactly what I did. I said, I know I said that to you in the other game. Like,
yeah,
I took the Bills money line when they were down 3 because I was like, at least this way, if we lose the game, I win money. So
yeah, that's why I took the Chiefs money line for you after I almost jinxed them on the show last week.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, reverse jinx. We're not superstitious. This is like science based. This is literally this is research. A lot of heartbreak. As you can see, first 10 minutes of this damn show.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, fun weekend though. I really think there's going to be value in the role players that aren't really role players anymore, but the books consider them role players still. Yeah. I like the playoffs because it's so straightforward until you get down to the goal line. I'm sure we'll see a lineman score for Andy Reid. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
It's one of those times, but it's very straightforward. I'd like the stars to be stars, and hopefully they don't drop 60-yard bombs like Stephon Diggs. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
He'd been standing watching Kansas City celebrate for a long time.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Wow.
Now I go to Dallas and do that with his brother.
Yeah.
Sorry, coach. Yeah, man, I think a lot of people need to understand that we are obviously coming to the end of NFL, but like as I just said, we're degenerates, and that's obviously not stopping the show. Yeah, we got SGC, as we can always say. But we've had some live bets in the NBA. Specifically saying live bets because the blowouts are just absolutely atrocious or unbettable at this point. But yeah, we're having a lot of success, and we don't want anybody to think like, you ain't got to get off the train, bro. We're gambling on something. I just gambled this morning at like 10 a.m. on some soccer. I probably shouldn't have. I won, but we ain't going nowhere.
I don't think there's any probably about that, to be honest.
Huh?
You're picking like some Greek second division game.
Hey,
this is the only game that's on.
Hey, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't because I had 3. Mind your business, bro. Green is green. Mind your business. Mind your business. But I'm trying to tell the people, come rock with us still. We're going to be more weary about trying to share the other sports of gambling. We don't want to make anybody, we don't want to peer pressure anybody into being scumbags like us. But, we might as well be scumbags together if you want to be. So,
just don't feel alone in it. Like we're here. We're your support network and your therapy is going to be here every week. Pru's going to be telling you who pissed him off every week, because
I'll tell you daily. If you want to hear it, I'll tell you daily. If not, I'll just blow up his phone. It's fine.
And then we'll be posting some more SGC. It won't be 2. I don't think I'll have 9 this week because again it's back to cup weekend. There's some cup games going on in some European football, and I learnt my lesson last week to not go too much on cup football.
I was mad when I noticed they weren't going through the week. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell is this? I went to FA Cup. I'm like, man, what am I missing here? I was mad. I was upset. But yeah, Soccer Goat Saturdays. Soccer Goat Saturdays, bro. We're gonna get shirts. Soccer Goat Saturdays. Yeah. If y'all missing these Saturdays, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I just told 2 people 2 of my buddies in the Discord that too. Like, bro, you missing on Saturdays? Are you kidding me? Crazy. Free money, bro. Free money.
We will be in the Toilets to Titles Gilded chat this weekend with some bets that were put together for these 2 games that we've just discussed. We'll be on the Discord, obviously, every day, every night. There's something going on for us to bet on. And then
3 a.m.
Yep.
At 3 a.m. with Australian soccer too. We're 24-hour service here, bro. We aim to please. And if you join the Gilded and the Patreon, you don't even have to just do Sportsman. We're having a poker game for the Super Bowl, but you have to be a member. So if you love money and you love poker and you want to lose it, let's get it. Day before Super Bowl. Got to get in the Gilded. Join Patreon. You get a little gift for the buy-in. We have a little special going. Coach will bring you up to speed. But yeah, we do everything over here, man. If they let me put money on it, I'll make money on it. Just bring yours. I want to take that.
And we'll be back. I'm sure we'll be on multiple shows next week talking about Super Bowl props.
Yes.
I very sure
today.
What?
I mean, I bought 5 Super Bowl scores today. I need to be stopped, bro. Calling the hotline after the season.
And Harry is free to
I can get out of rehab right before MLB. So yeah, we'll be ready.
Yeah. Frito, appreciate the love, my guy. And we'll be back next week. Like Pru said, Super Bowl week, but we'll be back playing with more house money.
Use theirs.
Betting on. Yeah.
Use their money. Come with us.
Use theirs, not yours. Have a good one, everyone.
Later, y'all.